morning, ladies and gentlemen, our distinguished guests. Welcome to Fashion Summit Hong Kong 2020, Design for the Future Fashion Incubation Seminar. I'm Isis, your MC for today. It's my great pleasure to be here meeting you all. First of all, today's Fashion Summit event is supported by CreateSmart Hong Kong, our lead sponsor, and co-organized by Clothing Industry Training Authority, Office of the Honorable Felix Kwok-pan, the member of Legislative Council, REDRESS, the Mills Fabrica, and WWF-Hong Kong. Now, we're live broadcasting this event on Zoom, Fashion Summit Facebook, YouTube, and Digital Place. Thank you so much for watching us online. As a kind reminder, if you would like to ask questions during our Q&A session, please log in Zoom and join our Zoom webinar. Without further ado, may I now have the honor to invite Mr. Alexander Chen, the co-director of the Mills Fabrica, to proceed on stage to deliver the welcome address to us. Mr. Chen, please.
Good morning and warm welcome to the Mills Fabrica. Pleasure to have everyone here today for the Fashion Summit 2020. So 2020 has been a very strange year, to say the least. Work life, daily life has been affected. Industry has been affected as well. If you look at supply chains and retail, overall a turbulent year. When you look at fashion summits, the focus has always been on sustainability. And I think one of the key questions or worries that we all have is, has COVID-19 actually affected fashion industry's sustainability agenda? So I thought it would be helpful, even throughout this year, we have seen sort of different cases, inspiring stories of Hong Kong innovation for sustainability that might be helpful for us to learn from and look at. So I thought I would share two stories with you today to start off with. So the first one really is that 2 years ago at the Fashion Summit here, we opened the first ever store at the Mills. It's the G2G store below. A lot of you would have visited and are familiar with it. Well, this year, one of the inspiring news in the industry is that that same store, the same concept, has now actually launched in Stockholm with an H&M store. And we thought it was like a great example of scaling something from Hong Kong into overseas markets. Second example is something very similar as well. Last year at Fashion Summit, we have Unspun on one of the panels about innovation. And if you look at the Unspun team, 3 years ago, they were just two people coming out from university with an idea. This year, very similarly, they've also taken that same idea, same technology. It's now being utilized in H&M in one of their stores in Europe as well. And when you look at these examples, I think the common thread that comes out is that innovation has to often start small. It often starts with an idea. It often starts with a pilot. But scaling up innovation for sustainability requires these pilots and requires nurturing the next generation of innovators and talents. So today we are very excited to host Fashion Summit 2020 with the theme focused on really nurturing future incubation and thinking about designing for the future. We believe that all innovation starts from the next generation of talents, and there's no better way to actually promote some of these innovations than starting with incubation, having ecosystem builders to come share, and also really investing in education and next generation of talents. So very looking forward to the days of program where you hear from different incubators, you hear from different innovators and designers, and also ecosystem builders. And it's really a delight to host you guys, everyone here today. So thank you very much for joining us, and looking forward to a great day of events. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Chen. Please be seated. Thank you. Next, may I have the honor to invite our guest of honor today, Dr. Pak Li, Bernard JP, and the Secretary of Commerce and Economic Development, the Government of the Hong Kong SAR, to proceed on stage to kick off today's Fashion Summit event and to deliver the opening speech. Dr. Chen, please.
Richard, Philip, Alexander, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. My pleasure to join you all today at this Fashion Summit seminar. Someone once said, the great thing about fashions is that it always looks forward. And looking forward is exactly why we're here today. My appreciation to all the speakers for sharing your insights on the future of design. I look forward to learning from you all on what will come next, on what kind of trend what the upcoming trend, what might be the upcoming trends, and also on how we can seize such opportunities. I might be preaching to the choir, but I wholeheartedly believe that Hong Kong is well positioned to be the trendsetter of the fashion world. With a well-established or with a long-established fabric and apparel industries and a reservoir of locally and internationally trained talents who are renowned for their creativity and versatility, the fashion design industries in Hong Kong has a tremendous potential for growth. This term of government is committed to providing more support to help out the fashion and design industries. The chief executive has announced in her policy address 2 days ago that there will be a $1 billion fund injection into the CreateSmart Initiative, which is a dedicated government fund to support initiatives to promote the creative industry, including, of course, the fashion design industries. One emphasis of the CreateSmart Initiative is talent nurturing. And to this end, we will continue to extend support to our different design incubation program, fashion incubation program, and also other talent exchange or internship program for the objective of providing more support, to groom more talents for the fashion and design industries. One area that we can see some improvement or development is also by combining the design and industries. And in that regard, we have been looking into ways for our young designers to make full use of, for example, samsui-bo, which is a traditional base for fabrics and garments. In doing so, we are hoping to drive the local economy, to create some synergy, and also to enrich the tourism resources of the district. Ladies and gentlemen, before I close, I would like to take this opportunity to sincerely thank CHKSAR for organizing the Fashion Summit and also for the Mills for providing this wonderful venue. So I wish you all a very fruitful discussion today. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Dr. Chen, and please remain on stage. Thank you. Now we would like to invite our guests to proceed on stage to join us for a photo opportunity. May I now invite Mr. Richard Zhang.